Jerry, as we can hear, horrible day weather-wise and a horrible finale because you're coming away with a point when you can't believe it's not all three.
Yeah, I don't know what my emotions are in a minute. I find myself almost laughing in the dressing room when they equalise, and it's a funny emotion because I thought we were absolutely terrific today. I really did. I thought we deservedly were 2-0 up in the game. Playing some really good football, keeping our shape, pressing and sitting off when we were. Our game plan wasn't to go after them. We sat off a little bit and then we set traps, and they had no answer to our play first half. And at 2-0, I think the turning point in the game when I look back is when we caught them on the counter-attack, and it could be 3 with Joe Rains, and it's 1v1 with the keeper, and actually it's not a bad finish, it's a very good save from the goalkeeper, and that was a big turning point in the game then, and they go down, and obviously when they scored their first one off Strakes, which is like a freak goal, it's flicked off his head and gone in. The penalty, I think the referee's had a really good game, I really do. He was excellent communication throughout. I thought his decision making was good for both sides, but the penalty is farcical because it's so wet, and Robbie's got his hands down by his side and the ball just flicked and hit his arm by his side, and he's made a decision which is completely wrong, and of course that's got their tails up, and then we go and score a third. Fantastic bit of play again, and Ross Stearns scores a perfect hat-trick, right foot, left foot and a header, and you think that's it then. But of course we go and concede another one, and it's disappointing because I said to the boys, don't let it become emotional the second half, as in we were here last year and I remember when we got a little bit uptight on the bench. I remember the crowd got up a little bit and we got involved with bits. This time we didn't do that, and we've given away 3 fouls at key times and it's led to 3 goals. So Jack unfortunately has given away 2 free kicks and it's led to goals, and Ross has given away a free kick. And all right, you can say it's in and around the halfway line, but if we don't give away those free kicks, it doesn't come in your box. And that was the only little bit of disappointment, but I can't fault the players, their work ethic, their attitude. With 15-20 minutes to go, our shape was so good, so good. We let them have the ball, we shut it off, we closed off the lines. They were never going to play through us, and I find it hard to believe I'm stood here now reflecting and thinking it's real.
Did the conditions play a part? As they were bombarding you really in the end, long balls skidding around all over the place. Like you said, the penalty, it skipped off the surface. It didn't look handball to us either. No. And do you think that perhaps played a part in costing a win?
Of course, it's difficult because it's like our place. We're having to defend the slope, and balls are coming in, and it's horrible, and it's hard to get a clean contact on the ball when it's like that. It was torrential as well. The rain was torrential for the last 15 minutes, but we rolled up our sleeves and we had a go. No one in there has shirked anything. It's just some freak moments have cost us in that game, and it's really disappointing because you go away St Albans, you go away to Woking, you go away to a really good Wealdstone side who have got some very, very big squad, big budget, manager that really gets them at it, and we've managed to only come away with a point, which I would have probably taken before the game. But sat here now, it is a disappointment, but I can't fault the players. The players were absolutely terrific. If anyone wants to see a Bath City side and how we play, come and turn up and watch that back. Watch it back. All right, take away the 3 goals we conceded, and anyone can say that, but the way we played in that game was terrific. And I've said to the boys in there, I said it at half-time, funny enough, I said, I believe we can get promoted, and that's a big statement from me. I believe we can, by hook or by crook, and we've come away to some big teams and put in some really big performances. Now what we have to do is back it up. We have to make sure we don't get a Hemel Hempstead at home. We have to make sure we get a real Bath City strong performance at home to Eastbourne.
You mentioned a terrific performance. All the players, really, we can't really fault any of their efforts, but particularly Sean Rigg came back into the side this afternoon. It came off 20 minutes, presumably tiredness near the end, and do you think that made a big difference to him not out on the field?
Possibly. I don't know. We had to make a decision because he hasn't played a lot of football, as you know, and he's been out for a month. So on the hour mark, I did say to him, blast it, and an hour, and we had Tom Smith to come off the bench. So I don't know. Who knows, Mark? We've had to make these changes. Manny had run himself into the ground as well up top, so we'd bring on Ryan Brunt, who did ever so well for the goal as well. So, hey, listen, these changes have to be made in a game of football, and sometimes it affects the flow and sometimes it doesn't. But I want to try and stay as positive as I can because there won't be many teams that come here. Torquay come here and won 3-0, I know that. But there won't be many teams that come here and get some points out of Wealdstone because they're very resolute. They showed a lot of character, so fair play to Bobby's team. They showed a lot of character to come back into the game, but I guess if he reflects on it, he'd probably say he's got away with one there, and we deserved it. If he's being honest, we deserved to win that game.
You ever known a finale like that? You've been in football for so many years. We've had it with Tyler Harvey and so on, but particularly you at Bath City or any other clubs, have you ever known anything like that? Because it looked like it was just drifting into a sort of a Woking type win near the end until chaos really last 20 minutes.
I didn't see it coming. I really didn't see it coming at 2-0. Like I said, and even then it wasn't, when we say chaos, it was because of the weather, it was because of the type of balls were getting thrown on us. Our defending was good. We felt as if we were in control of the game, and we felt as if actually we were going to score again and catch them again on the counter-attack, because we have players to do that. But it hasn't happened, and we can't be too down about this, because a point's a point. It's another point on the board. We'll learn from it. We win together, we draw together, and we lose together as a team, and it's really important we do that, because there's some people in there that will be really disappointed. So Ross Stern, he scores a hat-trick away from home and we score 3 goals. He should be really disappointed that we haven't won the game, and everyone should be. I am. But it's important we stay together. He's been terrific. He got left out last Saturday, and his reaction to that has been superb. When he went on last Saturday, and his performance today has epitomised what he's all about. He's a match winner, and rightly so. Picking up the match ball, if you like, and scoring 3 goals away from home, he'll feel sore that he's not on a winning team. But we all do, and you know, at times they demand off each other after the game, and sometimes I don't have to say anything, because people will point a finger in the right way, and there's bits we know we can improve on. But the bigger picture is always, where are we at? Are we competitive? Are we playing the right football? And the answer to that is yes. Are we getting results? The answer to that is yes. What we need to do now is just try and consolidate and keep ourselves in around those playoff spots. We got clapped off on the end, but not only our fans, by their fans, by the way. So they've shown their appreciation of the way we're trying to do things. Bitterly disappointed not to get 3 points.
You'll be hoping to build on it. You've got Somerset Cup game in a week, presumably will be all the fringe players, or like you did in the Bishop's Lyddard game, you'll have to perhaps get some from Bristol City. But Eastbourne next week, and Billericay, we believe, drew in the Cup, so at least you've got another week between games from the FA Trophy after. So as you say, good news for you, and looking to go again against Eastbourne next week. Yeah,
that's good news for us, because I'm not one to moan about it, but we're down to our bare bones. And when you look at our bench, and no disrespect, we've got 3 subs, so there's not that abundance of players to pick from. We're having to try and get through at the moment, and we've got long-term injuries, so it's not like we've got people coming back. We've got 6 weeks, and at the moment we can't really add to it. So the players are doing terrific for us. They really are. We have to manage them appropriately during the week. And if I'm being totally honest, Somerset Cup sort of almost falls into insignificance for us, because, and that's not being disrespectful to it, but I can't afford to play my players in it. I really can't, because we need them all for next Saturday. And yeah, it's good news Billericay's drawn. I'm pleased with that. So there's another bit of good news that's come out of Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.